Hello and welcome to the Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is every-time producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Sweet Home Chicago Blackhawks 2026-2027 season draft and free agency part 10. Jeff, in our last stream, you somehow won the Stanley Cup. Which
I did.
Doesn't really seem
And it only
like something
took
Chicago's
2 years
probably...
with Chicago, so much for the long rebuild.
Yeah. Sound cut a little bit there, so we'll have to be careful on this.
However, though, before we get started, though, I think in light of events in the NHL today, I think I need to make a statement to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, yes.
Shut it.
But whatever do you mean, Jeff? Should we maybe go make a manual change here in our game and move him to that team?
No, we should not.
I feel like we should.
Where does he wind up in the game anyhow?
I don't know. Let's find out.
No, I don't think we should.
Evander Kane. He is currently a free agent, so we could actually just assign him. He actually played last year in the...
Actually, he's completely collapsed in the game. Yeah, he's down to 1.5 stars.
ECHL.
He's totally fallen apart. Played 2 NHL games.
Sounds like somebody who's perfect for the Vancouver Canucks.
The Oilers.
Yeah. I'm going to laugh when he signs with them.
I think next season, instead of watching the Canucks games, I'm going to do something less painful.
You're going to join us on the Winnipeg Jets bandwagon?
No, I'm going to staple my balls to my leg and do jumping jacks. Because I think that will hurt less than watching whatever the hell the Canucks are trying to do with the roster.
Thanks for that visualization there. Oh, that's a good deal.
You're welcome. If I have to suffer, so does everybody.
Oh, Jesus. Bradley Nadeau, what's 5 years for just a little over 3.3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of free agents, you want to try and re-sign Dickinson? He's a UFA, but...
yeah, I know. I'm torn on that.
We lost 2 veteran centers. I mean, we should sign.
We do.
As a prospect, Jake O'Brien out of the OHL.
Okay, Alfred Soderblom wants 2.8. We don't really have any other goalie coming right now, do we? I mean, Comiso.
He's getting there. Maybe another year. Gaudreau is not going to do it. Kajan and Frolov, the Russian. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, worst case, we can move Soderblom. The only positive thing I can see out of the whole Kane thing is maybe we've got somebody to trade for at the deadline next year, and we can get him. We can improve on the 4th round pick we paid for him. But
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, seasons are right off at this point. If he gets 30 points, I'll be surprised.
Okay, so taking a quick look here, do we have anybody retire?
From us, no.
Yes, we lost a scout. Ron Anderson has retired. Okay. Yeah. Well, 3 scouts. 4 scouts. Oh, we lost Alan Power, who is one of our top scouts, I believe. And Matt Howell. Okay, so we need to check our scouting with 4 scouts retiring. Owner confidence update says he's surprised with how well our team did going next season. We got championship.
So are we.
Fans are thrilled. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah, good. In terms of players, let's see. David Riddick retired. Alex Lyon, Calvin Pickard, Peter Mrazek, James Van Riemsdyk, Matt Martin, I'm guessing.
Oh, actually, Nick Foligno did retire, it turns out.
Jonathan Quick.
Went out on a cup-winning note.
Kulikov, Sergei Bobrovsky, Mikhail Backlund, Alex Martinez. Spencer Carberry got fired. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of guys got fired. Yeah, okay. And, okay, more retiring. Here we go. Carpenter. Ryan Carpenter. All right. Eric Hall, Charlie Coyle, Gustav Nyquist, TJ Brody, Alex Ovechkin, David Perron, Adam Henrique, Claude Giroux, Nick Foligno, Jordan Eberle. That's a lot. We did not pass our owner goal, though. I missed that last. We did not fix our right wing.
We had to upgrade a position. I don't think we. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
we have
I
to
don't
draft
think
somebody
we'll be
from
getting fired
Illinois,
anytime soon.
which is our big one for this one. But
Okay, remember that.
yes, actually, looking at our team harmony. Speaking of which, well, we should be back to
Yep,
the
totally
top here
clean
soon.
now.
All right, you
We
talking
do
about?
need a new captain.
Yeah, I'll worry about that once we sign some people.
Yeah.
Okay, so Martin Necas is available. Jack Eichel, who we brought in previously in another save. What does Eichel want? 9.5 for 6 years and a no movement. Ugh. That seems...
Yeah, 29, that's... Yeah. It's not insane.
No, but I'm looking at like...
Nikas wants 9.1 in 7 years and a no movement.
Okay, speaking of which, we're going to sign Jake O'Brien right now before I forget.
Yeah.
And Oliver Moore, we can probably get too, right? I think, as long as he wants to come.
Unless he wants to stay in college one more year.
No, he wants to come. So, I mean, there's 3 centers with
Speaking
Joey
of college
Veleno.
guys, also Sam Renzel is the other guy.
Yeah, he's 22.
2 Minnesota guys we got there.
So we'll add him. Okay, like, look, okay, so that just boosted our center depth wildly. I mean, we don't overly need... I could add, like, bring in John Mustard, great name. Or see how we do in the draft here.
Yeah, we do have 2 first rounders.
Yeah, again, we can move Frank Nazar back over to center. Or Bradley Nadeau.
Reichel is surprisingly far down the depth chart, but and Nick Lard has had a big year in the AHL. He's pretty maybe ready to move up.
Yeah, like we have some guys who could move into center. Like I don't think we overly need him. Necas would be the more interesting ad. 87 points last year. Okay, so hold on. Here we go. Stuart Skinner and is a free agent and Picard retired. So who's in net in Edmonton right now? What do they have on the depth chart? They have
Probably not a whole lot.
Emil Vinny and Oliver Rodriguez, the only 2 guys signed. That is
Basically, they're minor leaguers from last year, so they're going to be looking for somebody.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, back to this. Okay, what does Necas want? He wants 9.2
9.1
for
over 7
7
years.
Yeah. That's not unreasonable.
I mean, we've got the space to do it.
Yeah. Jets let Adam Lowry go.
Keep in mind, we are going to have to give Bedard a huge contract in 2 years.
I'm going to offer Necas that deal.
That's probably going to be north of $10 million, but
Yeah, but I mean, we got cap space for it. Tavares is back on there. 57 points with us.
and it would be a good idea to re-sign Levshunov now before if he has another huge
I
year,
offered
his
him.
price could go way up.
I offered him already.
Oh, you did?
Yep. First thing I did.
Okay.
I don't really know what we need. That's my biggest. What is the thing that's like, yes, we should absolutely have this, and there's actually a lot of guys on free agency right now who like are intriguing pieces.
Yeah, but sort of older and in the 2.5 to 3 range. So
Yeah. What do we really need? Like that's the biggest question I'm left with. Okay, look at that name right there. Jacob Gooby. That is an awesome name. Yeah, like we got young guys coming. I don't really know. Michael Tepley's back on the free agent. Right. Nobody's really jumping off. Maybe we wait and see if we can grab somebody after the draft who looks interesting. Speaking of which, now let's look at scouting before I forget again. Okay, so U.S. we look okay. Canada we look okay. All right, so we lost maybe somebody in Eastern Europe. You know, Jeff, it'd be
Yeah,
nice.
gotta
It'd be nice if
go in
when
there.
those guys retire, we know where they're at, what zones they were in.
Just look at the news.
Like even if it mentioned it on the news article. Like Ron Anderson here, he was a Ontario guy. All right. Alan Power was another Ontario guy.
Yeah, I think I can rewrite the announcement. So it'll include that.
And
I'm not
Sweden.
sure if we passed
Oh, wait,
that
wrong guy.
information right now. I'll have to check.
Mats Halland, did I cook? Oh, that's going to a different scout. Number must have got changed.
Yeah, the staff will get their numbers reused pretty quickly.
All right, so it looks like we probably need to grab another scout in Canada. So who's good? Who's out there? All right, Mitch McKenzie is 60, and all right, we're gonna grab Christian Karen because he's 46. Only wants 29,000. That's easy. And 47-year-old Chris Hampton. What's 32? That's good. Western Europe was one of them, I believe. Although maybe I didn't know that. All right. 40-year-old guy from Sweden. Jonas Forsberg, that works. And we'll beef up our Eastern... Oh, actually, that improved our Eastern European scouting, too. Nice. We'll grab him, too. All right, there we go. 4 scouts hired. Looking at unsigned list here. Anyways... Okay, we offered O'Brien a contract. Do we want to bring over Victor Steinborg? Must have been hurt this last year. Another center guy.
Yeah, he was changed teams midseason.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but you might as well bring him over because I think if he doesn't do it now, he's not going to ever make it.
Oh, speaking of which,
already.
Did you see the rumor about what might be in the new CBA for change for these guys?
No, what? Were you talking about the...
Yeah, for draft picks.
LTIR stuff?
No, draft pick stuff.
Oh, no, what?
They said
remember?
It might be you hold on to draft rights for 4 years for 18-year-olds.
That would make it consistent for junior and college players, which
so
maybe
it would
makes
be
sense.
4-3-2 if they're drafted at 18, 19, or 20. And I'm like, oh, that's... But then I wonder, would that change entry-level deals to 4 years?
Don't think so. Why would it?
Well, it's just...
they're talking about how long you'd retain onside rights. The two things wouldn't be related.
They might change both. Do we want to sign Chris Thibodeau or Alexander Guy right now? Both 2-star guys.
I thought we agreed we were pronouncing that a guy.
Well, fine. Well, it's Alexander Guy. All right, fine. We're going to give a guy a contract.
Yeah.
And I guess
I think Thibodeau too, I guess. He may wind up in the ECHL this year, but still.
That's fine. I mean, we could bring Brody Partridge up, but I think we might as well just leave him and let him play in Sudbury as an overager. Everybody else probably needs a little more time to marinate.
Yeah.
Although it looks like maybe should we drop the rates there for Aiden Thompson? 1.5-star guy out of Denver.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything. It doesn't look like he's getting any better.
Unless we can trade him for a contract.
Better get a
Maybe we
pick.
can at the draft. We'll move to the draft and we'll see if we can flip him for a late pick.
Assign your scouts before you do, by the way.
I don't want to do just that.
Yeah.
I needed to do something else.
Oh,
very
never mind.
important.
I thought the Halenka tournament was coming up. It's not.
No. We need to do annual finances first.
Yeah.
Before I forget and accidentally go through. So we won, so let's raise the price by $30 for our season ticket holders. We have... Oh, man, our owner took a lot of points. So I was going to do improved quality, but I guess we're just going to have normal maintenance. We have enough points that we can up our player development, obviously. And we'll do heavy marketing since we upped our ticket prices by so much. That seems fair, right?
Yep.
Do I want to move up the annual budget or leave it?
Move up what annual budget?
Well, the wage budget.
Wage budget. No, you can leave it where it is. It's above the cap, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Now, monthly, we don't really need to be paying too much to game promotions right now. We'll just put down team morale a bit and we'll leave scouting high, and that looks good for right now. All right, assign scouts, but there's nothing to assign. All right, so let's go ahead. And do we get an offer to run Team Canada again?
I mean, kind of blew the Olympics.
No, let's be clear. Who blew that? Because it wasn't me.
Okay, the guy who won the Stanley Cup blew the Olympics. That better?
Yes, absolutely it is.
Despite somebody starting the first round down one game.
Yeah, well, that told you what you needed to change.
Yeah, the coach.
No, it took me all the time to get our team built back up. Yeah, the idea of like holding on draft rights till somebody's 22 is actually really interesting, especially for as if CHLers are going to be going to the NCAA more.
Yeah, good point. Oh, is that why they're doing? Is that why they said they were doing it?
I think that's part of it. Yeah.
Or thinking about doing it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense for it to be consistent. Why should one 18-year-old have his rights treated different than another?
All right, so we didn't get. Oh, we got some trade things here. Oh, I actually forgot about that. Too.
What's that?
Well, there's buyouts, but we didn't really need to buy out anyone.
Oh yeah, we didn't. We don't have any ugly contracts, so
Yeah.
not a
So
problem.
let's see
Yeah,
here.
no, my bad. I saw that earlier and I forgot to mention it to you.
Yeah. Eric Gustafson gets bought out. Sean Couturier, Chris Letang. Pittsburgh dumps Chris Letang. Canucks.
Just to clarify, this is a buy. This is effectively simulating what happens when a new collective bargaining agreement gets negotiated. That historically, the teams have given themselves a little bit of an out by giving themselves a free buyout when there's a new CBA. So that's what this is here.
Canucks buy up Peronic. Ryan Pulak is a free agent. Andre Palat. Matt Roy. Okay. Darnell Nurse.
So these teams,
Sean
the teams
Couturier.
are just buying guys out, and
Or
it's
not
not
Sean
costing them any cap hit.
Logan Couture. Eric Cernak. John Gibson gets bought out. Eric Ekblad gets bought out. Winnipeg buys out Neil Pionk. Damian Severson gets bought out. Petrolangelo gets bought out. Philip Grubauer. Okay, so a bunch of defensemen got bought out if we need a defensive upgrade.
Yeah. Maybe take a look at the free agent list after those happened.
Some minor moves. Oh, look. Andre Burakovsky got moved for Ronnie Attard. Winnipeg trades Nito Niederreiter for Isaac Rosen. That's a interesting move. Winnipeg, I think, got the better deal on that. Ottawa, Toronto make a deal. Artem Zub for Simon Benoit. Interesting.
And we got proposals.
We do. Islanders offer us Dennis Goodbog. Oh, that is a wicked name for Nolan Allen.
Wicked name, terrible player.
Yeah, but Dennis Goodbog.
Yeah.
Ethan Del Mastro for Nick Perbix, but that's still not really a great trade for us, so we're going to reject that. Finland, Slovenia, Hungary, Poland, and Romania offer us jobs. We're going to reject them, and some guys got called up. So, yes, I just gave a player the number 49. Because why not?
He'll be in the AHL anyhow.
Yes. Okay, so Nekus is actually, we're behind on him, it looks like. Going back here for a second, I skipped through. Nekus says he wants more. He wants 10.296. I think that takes us out of it. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's getting up there, and it's probably going to go more than that eventually. So,
yeah, I think we're going to leave him alone. I like him. I don't like him that much.
You can have a look at those buyouts and see if there's anybody in there that might make sense.
Just looking at our depth chart here again. Sorry, so Shunov, Korshinsky, Jackson Lacombe, Vlasic. And then,
Thornton, who's still messed up.
We could use another defenseman.
Yeah.
Like, bring in old friend Nick Leddy.
Back again.
All right, what would Aaron Ekblad actually cost us? He had 62 points last year.
Yeah, he's down to 3 stars, but I mean
5.4 for 3 years. That seems reasonable.
It's only 30. Yeah, I think that's let's do that.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the right price. And okay, we'll offer him a contract. And Drew Doughty's hanging out there too.
Doughty's a little older though.
He's 36. Yeah, minus 26 last year. Bring in old man Chris Letang.
That worked out so well in the Penguins game.
All right, let's just see how much he wants. 3.4 for 2 years. That's not actually unreasonable.
Yeah, 2 years though. I mean, he's in trouble now. What's he going to look like at the end of 2 seasons?
Cardinals fan shows up and says, I vote you accept every trade that makes your team worse in every way. I'm sorry. We are not the Vancouver Canucks, Cardinal, so.
You beat me to that one.
Aaron Ekblad is pretty happy with it. All right, so we see some more buyouts here. Just probably lower ranked guys.
Yeah, guys who are not going anywhere. These are regular buyouts.
Okay, Nekus is now Washington. Okay, I'm just going to see what... He still wants 10.2. Yeah, no.
It looks like Ovechkin's retired, so that opens the spot for Nekus in Washington. That makes sense.
Making big money, too. Okay, just because we can. What's the trade block look like right now? Winnipeg's looking at moving Hellebuck. That's interesting. Mikko Rantanen.
Yeah.
Nick Ehlers is on Philly. He did not have a good year. Not a bad year with the trade. But it was minus 10 with Philly.
Yeah, they were pretty good last year, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's minus 10 in 25 games. Or 35 games, rather.
Yeah. All right. Oliver Moore signs his contract. Sam Renzel signs his contract. Jake O'Brien signs his contract. All right. Just looking one more time. So we currently have 41 players under contract with 4 more to sign, so 44. We don't really have anyone else unsigned that we have to get signed right now. We were going to look at, what was the guy's name again who we were going to try and move? No.
Oh, the 1.5-star guy, college guy's rights.
Oh, that guy's terrible too. I'm going to let that KHL player go.
Yeah.
But no. What was his name? I thought. Oh, no, this is unsigned. Was he not under unsigned?
Oh.
Well, the college guy, the old college guy. He must have. Oh, this would be him. Is it? No. Who was it?
Oh, he was. Hang on. Aiden Thompson.
Okay, well, he has disappeared.
Is that on the depth chart?
Maybe he retired. I wonder if he retired. How do you spell Thompson? Is it T-H...
Oh, no, he's gone. He was left wing. He's off the list. I think we didn't sign him in time and lost him.
There should be nobody expiring in...
Oh, yeah, an early... It is... No, that's not him. That's a different...
Yeah, this one right here. Aiden Thompson right here. Becomes free agent. Huh. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, for some reason it was showing it wasn't... It was still showing him, showing us as having his rights, but no, he was
free.
gone after
Okay,
the end of the college season.
Okay. That makes more sense. All right. Draft. Let's see. Anybody jump? Oh. Islanders jumped. Oh, San Jose jumped. Islanders move up to 4. Boston falls to 3. Oh, San Jose jumps back up to number 1 in the 2026 draft. Let's see. Yeah.
The Oilers of the 2020s.
All right. All right, so we are picking 24th and 32nd. Okay. Some more moves. Oh, Ryan Suzuki moves for a 3rd-round pick. All right, Joel Hofer goes to Detroit for Matt Nieto and a 7th-rounder. I think Detroit would make that trade all day. Whoa, what? Miro Heiskanen goes to the Canadiens. with the rights to Kevin Mandolese for Hayden Harshanani?
Yeah, looks like a
Caden
pretty
Primo.
good prospect. But to look at Heiskanen's last season, he seems to have tailed off quite a bit.
Yeah, 36 points.
Yeah.
-1, yeah. Still. Connor Zary moves to Detroit for a third rounder. Vancouver trades Riley Patterson in a 6th rounder for Mark Kastelik in a 5th. That's not a terrible trade. Ryan Strome for Jacob Battaglia. Keegan Colasar. All right. Arthur Kalia for Philip Chittle. Man, Canucks are just remaking their roster. Patrick Kane goes to the Canucks.
Oh.
Well, they couldn't get Evander, so.
They came one way or another, yeah.
Oh. For Patari, giving up a good goalie prospect by the looks of it. High potential. Islanders after us. Kyle McLean for Ethan Del Mastro. Reject. Okay. Well, there's that owner go have failed before we got to the draft, Jeff.
Yeah, that should have. Yeah, I could maybe triggering a day early. Check it.
Probably 3 days early or 2 days early. Set it to late July. Problem solved. All right. So we have the draft.
Yeah, it might be on a calendar.
As said till later the month. So we have 2 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, a 3rd, and a 6th. It'd be kind of nice to maybe trade back to pick up some more picks. Wonder if we could trade the Islanders pick back. What do the Islanders have? Can we trade them a pick back to... What do the Islanders have? Oh, Islanders have 2 first-rounders themselves and then only a 4th and a 5th. That isn't what we want. Yeah, it's still not what we want. Winnipeg has a 1st and a 5th only this next year. That's funny. Where's all the 3rd-round picks? Somebody's got to have 3rd-round picks. Okay, there. Seattle's got a crap ton of picks. I wonder if we can trade a second. Trade the Islanders for, let's see, 3rd, a 4th, a 6th, and a 7th. Too weak.
Much.
All right, take the 7th rounder out. Still too weak. What if we throw in the rights to somebody I don't care about? We had a 28-year-old guy on here, right? Yeah. All right. Are we good giving up a 2nd-round pick to pick up 3 additional picks?
Sure.
All right. Well, so 3rd, 4th, and 6th for a 2nd and a guy who will never play for us anyways. All right. Buys us a little more draft capital. We have some more stuff we can spread out a little bit. All right. So, all right. This is the Gavin McKenna draft. So Gavin McKenna is probably going to San Jose, which is crazy. So we had picks 24 and 32, right? So pick 24 shows us getting Riley Boychuk. And then Ryan Brown. It's not exactly great looking draft here. I guess we'll
gotta go for a defenseman for the.
Well, we'll take the bat on the first one. Do I get to say Cardinals fan? No, Cardinals fan. Let's see. First pick is Ryan Rubrick. Actually goes 1st overall to San Jose. Wow. Okay. Which means Gavin McKenna falls to the Anaheim Ducks. That seems like some shenanigans. Mikey Burchild goes to Boston. Cruz Pavo goes to the Islanders. Matthias Preston goes to St. Louis. Liam Ruck, great name, goes to Carolina. Vigo Borchuk goes to LA. Ethan Belchetz goes to Calgary. Noah Kozik goes to Columbus. Chase Peterson goes to Seattle. Dax Rudolph goes to Utah. Xavier Villanova goes to Pittsburgh. Adam Nemec finally goes to Buffalo. Harrison Bottinger, first goalie, goes to Boston with their second pick, right? I believe that was Boston's second pick. Interesting.
Yeah.
Keaton Verhoff goes to Pittsburgh with their second pick. Dominic Pajic goes to Detroit. Ty Minir goes to Winnipeg. Okay. Logan Edmondstone goes to Vancouver. Edmondstone, who played for Edmonton. Okay. Zach Olson goes to Buffalo. Alessandro Di Lorio goes to Ottawa. That's such an Ottawa name. Marcus Ruck goes to Seattle. Oh, man. Chase Harrington goes to Minnesota. And then Ryan Lynn goes to Carolina. Top-rated guy is a guy playing in Portland, Nicholas Aram Olsen, right winger. Had 42 points in 65 games.
Anything really stands out there?
Let's see here. Taking a look at his notes. Strongest suit is dealing with adversity. Okay, I like that. Good vision. Weakest part is physical play. Might get injured some.
Noted for his intelligence. Yeah, character-wise seems okay.
Yeah. I think he might be worth a stab.
Like a second, third line guy.
Take him? I think highest rated guy.
I think so, yep.
Okay, just check. Scout suggestion says take Carson Carroll's. Sweet name. Safe suggestion is not a risky suggestion is this guy, but I think we have two picks. Let's make a dart.
Yeah, I'll go with the risk.
All right. Next pick is Bagario Jr. Daniele? What? Jeff, is that how you say that name? I have no idea how to say that name.
Yeah, something's gone wrong with the name and the data there. Hang on.
Is it possibly backwards? It'd be Danielle Biagio Jr.? That would make more sense.
Huh, that's funny. That's actually how the name is written in
Elite Prospects?
Elite Prospects, yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, is that guy legitimately the guy's name? Hang on, I'm Googling it.
That's fine. Junior is in the wrong spot. Looks like overkill, ASC says. There's another rubric? Apparently, yeah. Things we learn.
Nope, that's the name. That is legitimately the guy's name.
That's his name. Wow. Biagio Junior Daniele?
Yeah, here.
I know nothing about this. I already want the Winnipeg Jets to draft him, to have to listen to people say that name. Okay. Student Athlete of the Month. All right. That is the more you know. Okay. Carson Carrolls goes to St. Louis with pick 26. Riley Boychuk goes to Montreal, 27. Eli Barrett goes to San Jose. Brett Olson goes to Calgary. Peter Melikar goes to Washington. Sawyer Dingman. What a name. What an absolute name. Sawyer Dingman Goes to New Jersey.
Chris Stingman's kid, maybe?
I would hope so. We do not have a son or parent listed, so.
All right. Yeah, no, his father is Chris Stingman. I thought they did.
All right. Scouts say we should be taking the injured Brett Bluesky.
Yeah, I was going to say that's we need a defenseman who fractured his skull, and it looks like he missed a lot of games the previous season too. What's going on with that?
Let's see. Bio says fractured ankle, ankle laceration, fractured wrist.
Wow. Yeah, this guy needs more calcium in his diet.
Scouting says he's fine.
It's not Brett Bluesky, it's Brett Bluesky.
Okay. Yeah. Bluesky will log a fair amount of time due to injuries. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, maybe not. I saw another defenseman there on the scout list.
I'm just looking here. Current ability says Noah Degstein, 60.67 games in the dub, 6'5" centerman. Can play right wing as well.
What do the scouts say for defensemen?
Well, I'm just looking here. Okay, so we also have Noah McKinnon.
There's McGinley in there too.
Joe. Scout suggestion was Lisk, yeah, was number one, followed by a goaltender. And then it drops down to Benjamin Coisette Ayotte.
Is this guy right below him?
Daxon Urix?
Good name.
Yeah. You know, I still want to take Lisk. I know he's been hurt. I feel like we shouldn't. Okay, so hold on. Sorry, I got to go ban someone from Twitch chat. Ban. Overkill ASC says his Instagram has the junior at the end. Don't know why it's listed junior in the middle. Oh, it's what it is on the official Q site, so their CHL site.
Yeah, there's actually, when they named him student athlete of the month and called him Piaggio Junior Daniele.
All right, I took Lisk.
Yeah, you took Lisk? Okay.
Yeah. And Coisette goes next after that, followed by Ninsk, Pantalenos, Caden Allen, Vensky. Mason St. Louis goes pick 38. Oh, there's Daxon Urix, just went pick 39. Joe again that goes pick 40. Jacob Henderson. Tones Kotsky? Pierce Muibi? I'm not sure. Mbuyyi. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Bradley Singh. Beckett Hamilton. Well, there's a name I have heard for a long time. Goes pick 45. All right, we're back on the board. So again, that Noah Degstein is still there. Big, tall centerman.
2.5 stars already. Yeah, I think take a flyer on him. Big guy, could play right wing too.
Yeah. All right, his scouting report. Okay, we're going to pick until human now, so it's going to do a bunch of picks, because now we're going to the third round. All right. Oh, no, we still... Oh, we moved... No, we still had two. Oh, we had 3 second-round picks. Okay, so we still got another pick here. All right, well, that other hurt
Second rounder
defenseman
and got another.
is still here. All right, so scout suggestions tell us we should be taking Nathan Amidovsky or Noah McKinnon or Ryan Howard.
I think McKinnon for the defensive depth. And so we can complete our collection of defensemen with head injuries.
Well, we could take a risky flyer on Hendrik Hofmann, a defenseman from Germany. But okay, fine. We'll take McKinnon. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just look at scouting report. He's a little prone to controversy. I'm suddenly leery of that.
Was a German a defenseman?
He was.
Hoffman?
He was a risky suggestion, though. I'm just going to point out.
Yeah. Oh, you want a cup? We can afford to take some risks. Maybe take it. We played the whole season in the top league in Germany at 17. So.
Oh, look at this. Pressure is Hoffman's middle name. He thrives on it. All right. You have got me the 17-year-old Hendrik Hofmann. All right. Taking a fly. So we're taking flyers all over the place. I like this, Jeff. We're doing some crazy things here. All right. Pick until human. All right. We are now in the 3rd round, pick 76. Top guy left is
that Swedish
Tobias
guy,
Tomek.
Stenberg, still.
Ivor Stenberg. Noah McKinnon is still here if we really want to take him. We do
What
have
does Scouts say?
on who? Oh, okay. Sorry. Scouts are telling us to take Gucci. Another hurt defenseman. So, I mean, it's pretty on par. Why do our scouts keep suggesting everyone who's injured?
Pectoral cage this time. The injuries are moving down.
Yeah. Let's learn more about Gucci.
It's the early 80s Canucks drafting method. Is he the offenseman? Yeah. Is he on crutches? Yeah, draft him.
It tends to stay away trouble. Can be counted on not avoiding his failures. Doesn't let criticism get him down. Weakest part of the game is goal scoring ability. That's fine. All right, Gucci, you are a Chicago Blackhawk. All right, next pick is pick 9 for 96. Stenberg is still there. Scout suggestion says we should be taking Ryan Howard, though. Stenberg's down on 18.
Fine baseball player. Don't know if he's any good at hockey.
Hold on here. Max Brodeur is available. I have to keep an eye on that.
Yep, and son of.
Yeah, Ryan Howard. So is this the baseball player or the guy from The Office? Never takes a success for granted. A little prone to controversy. Well, yeah, of course, Ryan Howard would be prone to controversy. You want to take a flyer on Stenberg? Is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah, I mean, he keeps dropping. He looks like he should be higher than that.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, look at the number 5 on the European Skater Final ranking. So right. I don't know why he's tries. There's something weird with him. Oh, terrible stats for this season, but.
Okay, so we actually have back-to-back picks here, so that's nice. Should we take a flyer and a goaltender and grab Max Brodeur?
Yeah, sure.
Let's just see. Just double checking. Tend to be a little overconfident. A Brodeur overconfident? I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
And you can leave him in college for a few years, too.
Yeah.
It's only 18.
Yeah. With the 97th overall pick? Wait a second. Did we somehow...
What?
We somehow have 3 straight picks. No. Wait a second. No. Okay, there we go. That button didn't show up and it confused me. There we go. All right. So we actually had end of the 3rd, start of the 4th. So that was actually So our second round pick turned into actually basically a late third. Yes, he is. Max is one of Marty's sons. All right. Scouts say, oh, we're down to 2-star guys, they're telling us. Risky suggestions is a 20-year-old overager named Tyson Berkowitz. Or how about...
Sowski. Did you get Berkowitz out of that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired, Jeff. Luke Cousins, how about? 1.5 stars, 2.5.
Yeah, Cousins.
Cousins, he's not
Okay,
did not put up a lot of points whatsoever. What's going on there?
Yeah, he did nothing at Lethbridge, but now he's going to Long Island University for a couple of years, so maybe late bloomer.
Yeah, I think he's worth a dart throw. All right. As a 6th-round pick, I think that's fine. All right, so another 6th-round pick. Vladimir Laka, playing in the SMHL. Walrus? Man, these are some names. Beautiful. Well, do we want to take like a Russian goaltender and see what happens?
No, we already got Berger. And we've got a couple of unsigned goaltenders still. What do you got for defensemen?
Well, here we go. Felix Plamondon.
Lamondon.
He's going to Princeton.
Yeah, so really smart offensive defenseman.
Yeah, I'd actually kind of like that. Let's grab him. He's a risky, but that's a risk worth taking. And that might be it for our picks. It is it for our picks. All right, how do you think we did, Jeff? Did we get...
I don't think we get named in either one.
I think we get named for...
Oh, no, actually, I think we get named in the top picks, in the top drafts, because we got that...
we did not.
That one guy that fell quite a bit. That might bump us up.
Avalanche, Panthers, Knights got best, and Bruins, Mammoth, Flames got worst. Look at the Mammoth have this massive draft class, and they get marked as worst.
Flames are even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see much in Utah's after the first one. Oh, Calgary's even worse.
We're just going to advance to the next day or so. I want to see what Martin Necas actually signs for.
I'm guessing about 10.5. And presumably with Washington.
I'm assuming he signs with Washington. But we'll wait and find out. All right.
And Andrei Kuzmenko's in LA now, apparently.
Ehlers in a Flyers jersey still looks weird, but he'll be in a different jersey probably anyways. All right, Aaron Ekblad has signed with us, so that is good.
Speaking of signings, I forgot to mention one thing. Taves was the Jet now.
Yes, that is true. I'm not surprised. Jack Eichel signs with the Sharks.
Oh, so okay. San Jose may get better this year.
$84 million, but we don't have how many years.
That's over 7. That's...
Oof. $12 million a year.
Ooh, that's kind of overpaying there. That's going to
Necas
look bad in
signs
the
with
later years, I think.
Washington for
What'd you get?
almost $12 million, 11.74. Oh,
Wow.
all right. Chris Thibodeau signs. Guy signs.
Signed a guy. Yeah, and one thing you should do before we finish is pick a captain.
You're so worried. We still need to look and see if we can.
Yeah.
All right. Lana DuPont's the next leader. Doughty's looking at signing.
Norfolk of the ECHL.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's who they believe he's going to sign with. I mean, I don't think he would be a bad ad for us. We are going to look here, though, and should we bring in the 18-year-old second round pick we brought? See what he does?
He's only 18. Give him one more year in junior.
Don't sign him? Okay. All right. We won't sign the overagers so that they can play in the juniors. I don't think there's anyone we're rushing to sign if we're not going to bring in the 2.5-star guy.
Oh, maybe sign LaBerge. 3.5-star potential. You might want to start bringing him along. Fourth down.
I know. I just didn't know if you could have left him in the queue for another year, but. All right, so if we take a look at our depth chart here. Yeah, Noah's actually already.
Katie Bathurst, who don't exist anymore.
I missed what you said there. Sorry, what?
Katie Bathurst, they're going to be Newfoundland next season.
That's true. Noah Dickstein is our fourth-rated center now. Pushing everybody else down. I'm going to sign him.
Yeah. You can always send him back to junior if you want.
Yeah.
See how he does in camp.
Yeah, but I feel like we got a pretty good start here. Max Berduras comes in as our lowest guy, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's years away.
Yep. And I'm just going to actually send a couple of these guys down. As we don't need everybody on our roster. Yeah, you got me to sign Noah, but we didn't sign Marcus Kersey, who is higher ranked than him right now, I guess, but we'll leave him still. All right, Ekblad comes in as our number 3 defenseman now signed. Did we want... Okay, so we have 2 more guys, and just as a reminder here, we're currently at 45, so that puts us at 47 contracts. So we don't really have room to sign anybody else right now.
Yeah, leave it as it is, yeah.
Just taking a quick peek, though. Stuart Skinner's still available. Matt Zuccarello. Sean Couturier. I mean, if we wanted to bring in a centerman, we could bring in Couturier probably on a cheap deal.
Let's just save the cap space, and if we need to grab somebody at the deadline, we can do that then.
Okay, I'm just going to check here. Nick
probably
Leddy
get a better
signed
than Couturier.
1 year for $4 million with Tampa. Nikita Tripica signs with Winnipeg. Cruz Lucius signs with Pittsburgh. Too far back. Christian Vesalainen comes actually back to the Jets. That's not actually happening. Reshevsky actually finally comes. John Tavares signs with the LA Kings for $7.8 million.
He gets another payday.
Jason Dickinson goes to Vancouver for $1.87.
Oh, back to Vancouver. Yeah, good deal for him. For
Adam
them,
Lowry goes to Pittsburgh for $6 million.
Okay. Dickinson deal looks even better in that light.
Yeah. I mean, I love me some Adam Lowry. All right, now before Jeff starts crying again.
Oh,
Mental ratings. I mean, I guess we signed Aaron Ekblad. We could make Aaron Ekblad captain. He is our highest rated leader.
well, just by a little. I think you probably have to go to Bedard now, and he's going to be it eventually. Might as well do it now.
But he's only 20 years old, Jeff. Fine. He is now captain. We're going to make Ekblad assistant 1. And make Vlasic assistant 2.
Vlasic, Kruzi, or Donato, I think.
Or you could put Teravainen as a 2.
Teravainen's, I think, contract is up this year too, though. So.
Oh, whatever. You said Vlasic. Or who?
Vlasic, Bertuzzi, Donato, Besser.
All right, we'll put Donato as it. All right. There we go. Our championship Chicago Blackhawks have had a successful free agency and draft. And yeah, hopefully we can continue to build that momentum. So, Jeff, should I start our ending wrap up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So with that, thank you very much for tuning into the Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments, as well as Franchise Hockey Manager. You can also reach out to us. No. What am I doing? Let me restart that because that was just bad. All right. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments, with stream archives going live Saturdays at about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our European viewers. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. We're on Bluesky as @Franchise Hockey. You can find us on Threads, Instagram, pretty much any social media we are posting somewhere or cross-posting. You can also come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, OOTP Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
Nope, but Steam sale, presumably, well, but I think it's pretty well announced everywhere starting tomorrow morning. So obviously keep an eye on that. If you haven't bought the game yet,
okay,
you will probably be able to get a decent deal on it tomorrow.
Breaking news. Utah Mammoth have acquired J.J. Peterka from Buffalo in exchange for Michael Kesserling and for Josh Doan, according to Pierre Lebrun.
Is this real life?
This is real life. No, real life.
Real
just
life.
real
okay,
life.
Okay.
Happened. Yes. Real things really happening. So yeah, that's a big trade in the NHL.
Yeah, first time in how long there hasn't been a Doan on that team's roster.
Quite a while. All right, with that then, thank you very much. And yeah, again, Steam Summer Sale starts tomorrow. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's already happening. Or, you missed it because you're watching it way later than that. So, check Steam or other such places. All right, with that, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.